How many of you have ever made a New Year's resolution? Pretty much everyone, right? I remember when I was in junior high and high school, I made several resolutions per year. If one didn't work, the next one would. I would wait up until the ball dropped at midnight in New York while I was babysitting the neighbor's 2 boys. I would read my list out loud. They would be in bed sleeping, and I would talk to that television. I would tell them what my resolutions were, each time with more and more conviction. I changed the world on New Year's Eve, but I can't remember any of those convictions, to tell you the truth. So the question is, if New Year's resolutions work, are they worth making? Is it effective at all? I want to tell you a little bit about New Year's resolutions to help you figure out why you do or don't make them. Many people from around the country and actually around the world make New Year's resolutions on New Year's Eve. Resolutions are like hopes in a way. I'm pledging to myself to get in better shape, to quit smoking, or to follow the budget to be able to save money and buy a house or a new car. Whether it concerns improving health, finances, or something else, most people would like to achieve something in 2024. Is that true about you? Are you looking to make some changes in this coming year? Forbes has put together a list of the top resolutions in the United States. Forbes Health surveyed 1,000 adults, which showed that some resolutions tend to be more popular than others. The first one was to improve personal fitness, with around 48% of people having that resolution to improve their fitness this year. Other resolutions went like this. 38% said they would like to improve their finances. 36% said they wanted to improve their mental health. In fact, every year, for those who don't know me, I'm a psychotherapist in the real world. And so every year I have a client or 2 that come in telling me they received 2 or even 5 therapy sessions for Christmas. Their resolutions are about improving mental health and getting rid of the baggage they have been carrying around for many years. Back to the survey, 34% said they would like to lose weight. I was kind of surprised by that. I thought it would be a higher percentage, but 34%, 1 in 3, said they would like to lose weight. 32% said they would like to improve their diet. Other resolutions included things such as making more time for loved ones, making more money, stopping smoking, stopping drinking, and do one kind thing every day to a stranger, for a stranger. My resolution this year is to keep my sermon shorter. Where is Michael? Oh, there you are. Okay. My resolution is to keep my sermon shorter so that everyone knows that they can leave here at noon after a service. We'll see how I do with it today. It's my first day. Here are some other resolution ideas. Get active with a daily exercise routine. Eat more fruits and vegetables and less processed foods. I think that's really important. Learn a new skill or hobby this year. Read a book every month, or 2 if you're like me. Practice mindfulness through meditation, and manage your stress through regular breaks. But how long do Americans keep their resolutions up? Just like when I was in junior high or senior high, do they really work? Forbes stated that most people keep their resolutions 2 to 3 months before they ditch them, with only 1% of those who set resolutions making it to 12 months. I know for me, I have never made it to 12 months before I ditched it earlier. That's because long before, I forgot about them. Now, I put a little sticky note on my mirror in the bathroom to remind myself, oh yeah, I haven't walked my 5,000 steps in 3 days because it's been cold. But I'll tell you the truth, that's really just a lie I tell myself, because I have a treadmill in the house where it's warm. I could walk on that every day. How about you? Do you tell yourself a lie to get out of what you say you want to change in yourself? Let me tell you about Quitter's Day. Anybody heard of Quitter's Day? Okay. In fact, a whopping 80% of resolution makers in America quit by the second Friday of January, which is known as Quitter's Day. Only 2 weeks into the year, most people have fallen short of their New Year's goals. I never heard of Quitter's Day. Did you? No one ever taught me about it. But it's the second Friday in January. This year, it was January 12th. People are most likely to throw in the towel on their resolutions by January 12th. Is that you? Is there something you really want to change in your life, but you can't get past Quitter's Day in January? The good news is there's an art to making a resolution that can stand the test of time. Here are 3 ways to reframe your goals and see them through. People who set a goal of 4 hours of volunteering a week spend 8% more time volunteering than those whose goal was 200 hours a week. Imagine that. The U.S. Surgeon General, Dr. Vivek Murthy, shares his 3 daily habits for mental well-being. First of all, he says, every day I reach out to someone. I call them, I say hello, I ask how their day's going, I ask if they're working on any new projects. We just chat every day. Number 2, I spend part of my day every day in a tech-free zone. Of course, that means putting away my phone for an hour or 2 every day. I know in our family, when we are out to dinner, the first one to take out their phone has to pay for dinner. I know it sounds kind of harsh, but you only have to do it once or twice and then they get it. Sometimes we put the phones in the middle of the table, and that works too. Number 3, answer the phone. Move away from isolation. If you're not at the dinner table, answer the phone. Keep it short and get back with that person when you have a little more time. What I like to do personally is to invite people to lunch. That gives us an hour or 2 to catch up with each other. Dr. Murthy also is a big advocate of supporting the mental well-being of people in the workplace. Untreated depression costs the global economy approximately $1 trillion per year. A growth mindset, rather than a fixed mindset, is ever-changing. It's when we think about situations as points on a larger map and challenges as learning experiences and not failures. This mindset can serve us when applied to our goals. The best goals stretch us, which means some mistakes and goal failures are likely, the milkman says. It's important to have a growth mindset about goal pursuit, which means recognizing that missteps are part of that pursuit. It's part of the journey, and they can help us learn and grow and succeed with greater likelihood in the future by rethinking our path. Alexis Fernandez, a neuroscientist and podcast host of Do You Effin' Mind?, often reminds listeners that it's okay to miss a day or 2 on your way to your goals. We are often so hard on ourselves, and we don't have to be. Be gentle with yourself, but keep your goal in the forefront. Instead, Fernandez suggests giving yourself grace and trying not to fall off the wagon 2 days in a row. What's more, the new year is only one marker of a new start. Don't be afraid to choose another date to start working on a new habit. If you slip up on your New Year's resolution, choose another date or event to try again. Your birthday, the start of a new season, an anniversary, favorite holiday, or even the Super Bowl can be used to motivate to try achieving your goals again, says Dr. Scott Bronstein, National Medical Director of Solus Health. Find out what is standing in your way, he says. If you find something disincentivizing you from sticking to your goal, find a new route, such as rewarding yourself during or after completing your goal. It's intuitive and relates to what Milkman describes as temptation bundling, or coupling something you love with your habit, such as listening to your favorite podcast while you do your strength workout, or watching your favorite TV show after you put money into the savings account. I tend to assume most people know what they want, but many haven't figured out the right path to success, the Milkman says. Having trouble sticking to your new fitness routine? Choose a workout you enjoy, like pickleball. The big pickleball boom you can join. If you can't fit your habit into your schedule, consider switching a few things around, setting reminders on your phone, or having an accountability partner. Adopt a mindset of growth. A growth mindset, rather than a fixed mindset, is ever-changing. It's when we think about situations as points on a larger map, and challenges are learning experiences for us. This mindset can serve us when we apply it toward our goals. The best goals stretch us, which means some mistakes and goal failures are likely, the Milkman says. It's important to have a growth mindset about goal pursuit, which means recognizing that missteps are part of the journey and they can help us learn and grow and succeed with greater likelihood in the future. Now, you may be wondering who this Milkman is. Anybody know him? I didn't know him, so I asked Google. It said Milkman Man is an imperfect copy of Superman. He's a cartoon character. He's a wise cartoon character, kind of like Linus in Charlie Brown. So let me read his words again. The best goals stretch us, which means some mistakes and goal failures are likely. It's important to have a growth mindset about goal pursuit, which means recognizing that missteps are part of the journey and they can help us learn even more and grow and succeed with greater likelihood in the future. Thank you, Mr. Milkman. Alexis Fernandez is a neuroscientist and the podcast host of Do You Effing Mind? Often reminds listeners that it's okay to miss a day on the way to your goals. We are often so hard on ourselves that after one skip, we give up. Instead, Fernandez suggests giving yourself grace and trying not to fall off the wagon 2 days in a row. Happy New Year 2024. Here are some of these 50 best resolutions. Get active with a daily exercise routine. If you don't have one, it's a good time to start. Eat more fruits and vegetables and less processed foods. Learn a new skill or hobby this year. Read a book, at least one, every month, or two. I try to read one once a week. Practice mindfulness through meditation. Manage stress through regular breaks. And I want to end today with a quote by Susan Sontag, who says, "Kindness, kindness, kindness." I want to make a New Year's prayer, not a resolution. I'm praying for courage. Let's us all pray for courage. May that be our collective resolution, to pray every day for courage and to be willing to take action even when you are afraid. Move toward your goal. It will change your life. I guarantee it. Blessed be and amen. Thank you. Thank you.